Yeah, we always gotta say.
My bad. I don't want to cut you off, but Rich, you wanted to talk about?
I don't know if I want to talk about this guy or not, but
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
your
coming off
boy
the heel of the
too.
wrestling too. But you know, it just was very disappointing and deflating because I really had. You got to realize how the sequence of events that happened for this to end up happening ultimately, and I'm going to break it down. Last week, podcast ends. Me and Zay going back and forth about these two rappers, Kendrick and J. Cole. I'm arguing for J. Cole's side because I have to. I just feel like that's my
That's your boy.
I
yo.
argued when he made it on the African basketball team, and my son was averaging Stephen A. numbers on that joint. I was like, you
Hitting
know
the
what?
backboard
That's
for
still
three.
my guy. Like, he's really over there promoting the league. I was
I
doing
just respect
everything.
yo for trying to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's still due. I'm not hating on that. So I was ready. He drops the project. I might delete this later. I was ready to come in here and defend it. And I still like the project a little bit. It's not a terrible project. It's only like maybe 2 or 3 songs I could have did without. I think it was Fever. I ain't really like that one. HYB, I really like the chorus, but I'm not a fan of the verses on there. I won't say anything as far as any explanation on why that is, but you may get why that is if you listen to the song.
I didn't listen to it, but I did hear some. Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
song, like especially Cole was reaching on this one. He rhymed EpiPen in this joint. Yo. Like yo, I ain't really like that. Yo. That bar wasn't good to me. Like,
I ain't listened all the way, so I can't say that. I only listen to the controversial track. That's the only thing I listen to.
yeah. I listened to, and then that Fever joint. If you was gonna just drop this as a project of your raps, I don't need you trying to do the womany kind of track. This song was trash. Fever is really bad.
Supposed to have Glorilla on it.
Does that have Glorilla?
I don't
even
know.
know.
I don't know. I'm saying
I don't
it's
even
supposed
know.
to.
I don't think so. It's just really bad. But the diss track, I wasn't overly mad at it, but I felt like he gave enough of the, this is just a warning shot. I'm not really sending the shot. He gave enough of the like, all right, cool. We're not going to really throw jabs. So why was there even a necessity to then go on your stage, your main stage?
You know what I take away from that?
And
though?
apologize.
But
I don't understand the necessity
know
of
why,
it. If you've
y'all?
already given the warning. This was just a warning. Kendrick, what Kendrick was saying on that bar, yo, what was he saying though when he was just,
Honestly, Kendrick gave the warning, and it was a heavy warning.
yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, when he kept doing that part when he
was
kept,
calling-
I'm
he was
pretty
calling
sure that's what he was doing when he saw him apologizing on stage.
He was
Yo.
calling two grown men
I know
cute,
he was
yo.
doing that the whole time. Like, why would you? I just
Know
didn't
what?
feel like it was unnecessary. You didn't have to say anything.
I feel like because I'm not the hugest J. Cole fan, right?
Yo, that broke my heart, bro.
But on the diss track, I felt like he just let somebody get him out of his character. Cause it's like, yo,
It
that
didn't
never
even
was
feel
you.
natural. It
That's
didn't
not
feel
you.
natural, yo. I ain't
I've
gonna
never
hold
heard him talking tough to stuff ever, bro. Like he be.
He does a little
He
bit.
does, and that's why people disappointed.
Oh,
Because
I'm
now
like,
they try to
yo,
turn
that
it into
don't
like
seem like
it was
you.
violence that was gonna ensue after.
Nobody was
But
gonna
it's like,
die
dog,
off
it
of those
was rap.
bars that you gave.
But
You
would-
just kept
see-
alluding to things.
See, and this is why I want to tell y'all was loving that joint with him and Benny. Y'all was praising that verse, and I told y'all I wasn't impressed with the I'm the great, the Brahms, the rain was pouring, and I wasn't.
no more.
I
There's
wasn't-
no
I
more
wasn't
rain
buying
pouring,
it,
bro.
yo.
There's no
But
thunder.
You
There was
can't-
no thunder when you were
can't
born,
do that
bro.
verse and then do this,
And then apologize to the.
and it's no slander to.
And I don't hate J. Cole. Let me make sure that's
It's no slander
still
to
like-
J.
I
knew
Cole,
the
but
truth.
we said Benny smoked him on that track.
I-
Everybody
you
was
said he
looking
smoked him.
crazy.
I
I
said
said he
I
smoked
like
him.
I like Benny's verse better.
I
Benny
like J.
smoked him
Cole.
on
I
that
like
track.
Benny versus.
I did before this. It's a lot of things that changed for me after this show. I'm
Nah,
not
Benny
gonna hold
smoked
you.
him on
You
that
know
track.
it's so crazy because I was alluding and talking.
It's a
to
few
It.
things that have changed. I won't say a lot. It's a few things.
It's some like so when we've been talking about it off pod whatever. But last week, like I told Mike, I was speaking to him before. It was like we was like an hour and 3 minutes, and I had a whole segment about it. Like I would have sounded. I want to say like Nostradamus, but I was about to say like I literally was going to talk about. I was like, Doug, J. Cole is nice, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's too nice.
And he spits bars that he could talk, like talk. But I was literally going to lay out the whole thing. I was going to say, this is too diabolical for him. Kendrick is ready to jump off the porch. Really, if I think if you really get challenged, he ready to go there. And then even if Drake get it, like those dudes, like they plan and do this and do that. I was like, yo, J. Cole, he's too much of a nice dude. I literally had this whole thing laid out, and I was prepared to take it there. I was like, I think Kendrick gonna make an example out of him, and it's gonna change how people view J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't think that's good because J. Cole was in such a high, and I gotta say was in such a high position.
Yeah.
What's happening to him now is what I thought was gonna happen to him after they battled, but he did it to himself. He didn't even allow Kendrick to do it to him.
Yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say it was gonna be a separation, and people were gonna find out, and I was just gonna throw my hands up. I was like, but I don't want to sound like a stan, because I like all these guys. I leave probably Kendrick a little bit more for a lot of different reasons, but like, I like all of them. But I'm just like, I've been watching. I'm like, I don't think Cole ready for that.
That was disappointing, bro. Like you do all of it. Like you went up from North Carolina to New York. They was giving you a hard time. You fought your battles to try to get through New York to get to Jay-Z and do all this shit. And then you go down there and you apologize on the stage to the man for bars that weren't even visceral. There was nothing you threw that was bad. You just kept throwing warnings like of information you may know. You didn't even say anything. Like we don't even know what you know.
They were acting like, yo.
What are you apologizing for?
No, man, I don't believe in this situation. No man was gonna get harmed.
Nothing was gonna happen. Just keep
That's
rapping.
what makes me mad about all the think pieces.
That's the name of this
It's like,
episode.
yo, we just wanted to see them rap, yo. They get past it. We see mad beefs, and then nobody. Like years pass by, dudes are chilling, like or they either cool or not cool, but it's not that serious, yo. They were acting like it was gonna be freaking Biggie and Tupac. Like it's not that serious, yo. Like Cole, it's not that serious, yo. Cole been talking that talk like, yo, come test me, and you gonna get. He been talking like that
Yo,
for like the last.
on the day he was born, the clouds was thunder and whatever he was saying on that. That's what he said on the day he was born, Mike.
I felt like he was reaching for
Salute to
extra
Cole,
smoke
man.
though on this track. Like I felt like I don't know a lot of Cole, but like yo, it felt aggressive.
to
Like
joke,
I'm
though.
like yo,
I still don't like that he
he
apologized.
was hanging around Benny
It
too
pisses
much.
me
Like
off.
bro, you don't gotta be like them, yo.
I had this in the joint, but I really kind of probably believe this. Like in my group chat, I was like when he had everybody, a whole bunch of people who I think was capping, talking about like To Pimp a Butterfly wasn't good, and I was like, stop the cap. But anyway, it's all subjective. But I'm like, it was like people just doing the most. I'm like, stop it, yo. But anyway, I was like, Cole probably felt bad because Cole probably loved that album, and he had people trying to act like the album was trash, and he was Cole. You know Cole like that type.
I've
of
heard
album.
this
Yeah.
argument a few times too.
And
but
nobody was
Cole
like-
has no argument in that race either. Because there's too many gaps, and you're just like you don't
Exactly.
have-
That's
you
why
don't-
it makes
like,
sense.
You don't have enough
It's like he was
greatness
the wrong
either,
person
brother.
to
Like
do
for
that.
you to say the words were put together well on the song, but it's like this kind of applies to you too.
Because honestly, and he's kind of said this too. He's coming into his full stride right now.
Yes.
Later in his career. And
I
that's
like
why
KOD.
A lot of people.
A lot of people didn't like.
Yeah, a lot of
KOD.
people did, but you know what's the most like the closest to everybody's not gonna agree, but the closest to the consensus was his last project was probably his best project.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like if you get into that, we respect that. If you get into that point later, everybody is. It's like, dog, why would you start talking about somebody's discography that's been praised? Like that's the wrong way to. That was the worst angle you could have took.
Yeah.
Even if you got some people to agree with you,
Try
it's
to
like,
go at the
that's worst
Grammys
angle.
and everything. It's like it's just
That's
not
a bad
working, bro.
angle, dog.
Nothing was working.
Like just bar up.
And now that you apologized, it looks even. Those bars sound even worse now. I don't even like the way they sound anymore. I hate the song.
I saw a lot of people was hurt, yo.
Some people say
But
Mike,
people love J. Cole.
He
Like
went on stage at his
his
festival.
own festival.
His own festival. It wasn't even like a Grammy stage or something like that.
Ooh,
Where
I
he
got
just
something
felt
to
upset.
tell y'all after that.
I feel like he's a nice guy that let people trick him out of his character though, because I'm like, yo, it just felt weird.
Then tell
like,
that to Kendrick. Don't
Yeah.
go on your stage on the festival after you released the diss
wouldn't
track
even drop
a week
nothing
ago.
like that
I don't
if
even
I'm
think it
not
was a
like
week
that.
ago. Was
It
it?
might
Was
not
like
have been a
that
week.
day before or something, like 2 days before. I don't even know when the festival was, but I seen my man Kenny G was down there. I want to know what that
And he
was
was doing
like.
a play-by-play.
Yes, I
That's
want to
what-
know what that was like for you to sit to wit, because he's a Kendrick fan. I know he was probably cackling. That would have been absolutely hysterical if I was on the other side of the fence. Like, what? You want to apologize now after you kept alluding to knowing information about me? Like, and that's the other thing I
They
don't
all
like.
know
If
something
you
about
if he
each other.
confided information in you, why is this in your bars? Like of
That's
warning
crazy.
shots. That's nasty.
crazy.
I don't care how little it is or
Yeah,
what it
Kendrick
is.
definitely didn't try to even allude he was gonna get personal. He didn't. Like,
He never said any of that. He just kept saying I was great.
He was rapping.
And I'll shoot at y'all. I'll just keep shooting y'all if need be. Like, yo, like,
And Kendrick last album was really
that's
good.
all I
bro.
kept hearing when I was
It was-
listening to this. I listened back to that, and
Calling
now,
two grown
and now
men cute is
Kendrick's
wild,
the future Kendrick joint slap harder now.
No,
to me,
what's
yo.
even crazier
The
is-
song is even harder now,
It's
bro.
been number one for 2 straight weeks.
It should go even higher now. I'm gonna keep listening to it. I tried to go back and forth at one point because I was
told
like, which one is better? There was no argument in the beginning, but I was going to try to argue it until he apologized for it. Now I can't
it made
argue
it made it legendary, like back to back. But I don't even think back to back was the number one song in the country. I don't think.
No,
It was-
Back to
it
Back
was high,
going
but I don't know if
crazy.
it was number
I
one,
think it
though.
was going crazy.
I'm just saying. I know it was going crazy, but I don't know if it was number one. This is like number. It's the
It's a
number one
possibility.
song.
It probably
bro.
wasn't number one.
across the board.
It was definitely going crazy. In the
Beyonce
clubs,
just
but
dropped
this
the
one,
album
yeah.
and it's still number one. That just lets you know everything you need to know.
Yeah.
And the album did numbers.
that. No, that joint hard.
And that
yo.
Beyonce album, sorry, but yeah, he bowed out gracefully. I can't wait to tell y'all, but
That's
man,
gross.
I
He
can't
probably
say
about to work with him or something. That's what I be picturing and shit. like this
Yeah, I
happening.
mean, he might as well at this point.
I mean,
He might as
go
well. 'Cause
join
Drake
up on
not
the
Drake
other
not about to
side.
be
Yeah,
working.
Kendrick
with
gonna
you,
be
dog.
like, enemies started trying to work with me. Now they
Drake-
seeing me on TV.
Drake
Yo,
might
he
have
about to
bars
go
for Cole,
crazy,
yo.
yo.
Drake might have more bars for Cole than
Drake
Kendrick at
gonna
this
be
point.
mad, bro. He gonna Drake is the one that's got to do it now. He's alone. He's the lone wolf.
Drake the lone wolf that could survive though, because he just gotta sing songs, yo, and
He
just
got
get
a
out the way.
conglomerate too. Like
got the
He can
joints.
sing
can't
for a
really-
got
while,
the
yo.
joints
Just
on
sing,
lock.
yo. You don't even gotta do nothing.
As long as you don't do nothing
If I'm
crazy.
Drake,
you
I
got
don't
the
even
joints on
respond,
lock.
yo. At this point, yo.
I wouldn't.
Just keep
I would
it
take
pushing,
my
yo.
time, make a beautiful album.
Unless he try to bully me, then you got.
Yeah, if you give him another
'cause
jab, he
listen,
gotta come out.
Nah,
The person eating up this the most is gonna be Future because they got we still don't trust you or whatever coming out like this week.
It's coming on.
The album going it's gonna pick up.
If they drop another Kendrick verse,
The apology is gonna help the album out, yo. Like that's how crazy.
because
this
we gonna
is.
definitely be looking.
I hope
for that.
Kendrick got another verse.
If Kendrick got another verse, and what if he just slapping him around?
That
on
would
a
be
verse?
hard, yo.
OD just
Hit him with the old machine gun flow.
Wow, just haymakers on my man. I would like that. I wouldn't even be mad. He need that. Sometimes you gotta get pummeled.
It'll
yo,
be
to
good for rap
understand what
music
life
too,
is
though,
really
because
about.
you know what was it? What was we talking about? Like it was like it's been a lot of music coming out, but it wasn't like anything like that was like super duper great. But now we getting a lot this year, yo.
Kendrick, my whole thing is this is all nice and cool and all, and it's fun. And of course, rap is cool when a little bit of beef, you know, as long as it's on wax, it's been for forever. But it's like if you're gonna do it, please drop an album, dog.
Yeah,
Please
Yeah.
just drop an album. I don't
Give us
want to just hear
something.
you just
We need
doing
to hear something.
Give us a body of work.
Yeah.
You can. Are you not capable? We know you. I'm pretty sure you're capable, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Give us a body of work, dog. Like we want to hear you.
Yeah.
We want to hear you.
the only thing that saves Cole is the fall off. He just has to go hard on the
People
fall
said
off.
that this apology killed that problem.
That whole project is kind of
killed
shot for
the
me, yo.
buzz,
It
yo,
hurts
like-
a little bit, bro. Like I'm not.
Nah,
gonna
if
hold
he
you.
if he can really go, if he really
he
go
goes
hard,
hard
and don't
body
be
on it?
rapping about that, he'll be alright.
Like when the people ain't believing in you like that, yo, it don't matter what business you in, yo. You ruin your reputation.
It was a bad move.
Yeah.
That was a bad.
That was a
move.
very bad move. I don't know who told him to do that. I think he might have.
Because all you had to do, honestly,
He just
is
had to
really
wait.
just if you don't want Kendrick to respond, I'm sure you can get in contact with him, talk behind the scenes, and keep it pushing. It just nothing ever is said again about it.
Boom.
But going about it on your, I just think he's been.
But the shots were
he
too
was
direct.
He was
yo.
too
Like,
emotional
there's stuff
overall.
be like
He released
one
that
bar
joint too
that's like
emotionally. That's why the Mike
but
deleted it. It was too much.
the
Like just
shots
calm
were-
down. Just calm down. Slow down.
Water gun shots. They weren't no.
but they were direct
shots.
water gun shots.
You gotta apologize for that. If I shoot you with the hose, I'm not gonna
it's
go
just like
apologize
maybe
to you.
he
man, for that.
realized he didn't want that smoke.
He didn't want the smoke, yo.
Yeah, like if you really like, yo,
Then, like you said, do that behind the scenes so we don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what
about
I'm
that.
saying. It was a bad
And
move.
allow Kendrick to allude to that on his next bars, and then we got to figure out, like, oh, did he
Yeah, it's-
apologize?
it's
I
a
for
think
that, man?
anybody that raps knows like Kendrick is like a different. It's an abnormal level of being able to rap with that guy. Like it's like I don't even know if like that first album is like if you go through the whole thing, it's like I don't even know why you this creative, yo. Like I don't know why.
Just disappointed, yo.
Just hurt my heart, bro. That's all I was saying. Mick Jenkins, I'm on your side now, brother. Keep it up.
Mick was like,
Hold strong for the hip hop heads out here, bro.
And guys like that's on that level give guys like Mick Jenkins a shot, yo.
Please.
I'm telling you, yo, if he could get in there with them
Please.
real rappers,
Go listen to him.
Even like Griselda, anybody that can really rap,
He be
like
rapping
yo,
with them.
he
Had
could go
like he be
crazy
having all
with
the
them.
big wigs. He be having some big wigs on
Y'all
his
know.
joint.
Oh yeah, he did have
Freddie and them.
Freddie
He had
Gibbs was on the
Benny,
last
he had,
project. Yeah, shout out
he
Then
had
him,
we,
Benny.
I think we all had his project.
My fault. Yeah. That last
In our
project
top
was
five,
hard.
right?
That's how you know we get so
Fire.
much music.
And
Yeah.
You
Jenkins
had,
is
I know me
ridiculous.
and Rich had it.
It's
I
been
had- I didn't have it,
he's
but it
been
was
doing
fire.
this
You had the whole- you had
consistently
Project
for
at all?
years. I don't remember the last time he's made a bad project.
He doesn't
to be
make bad
honest with you. Like, I
Matter
don't
of fact,
remember
he
that.
might have been in my
I
top
think he was. I
five.
think he was
Yeah.
at least in your top 10.
I know he
top
was
10,
in mine.
top 10,
Yeah,
yeah.
at least. Yeah. The project was like that.
Yeah.
It was cold, bro. But two quick things before I guess we close it